Oh my God, Aquamarini, you are going to have a brilliant idea. Not that you are going to have a brilliant idea, you already are having this idea. Okay, so you've already had this brilliant idea. What is this? Like about within the last, maybe, I would say within the last 3 weeks, baby. Am I right? Within the last 3 weeks, you had this incredible idea and it came to you so randomly. And maybe it was even pointed by somebody else, but you had this incredible idea within the last 3 weeks, or maybe even within the last months or so. Let's play safe, baby. I think that maybe it was within the last months when you had this idea. And as I said, it's about you just randomly wanting to do something, and it's to do with what you are doing right now, but it's not necessarily to do with you taking things on the next level. I suppose you are going to take things on the next level in general in your life when it comes to this idea, but it's this idea, it's like more like it's to do with what you're doing right now, what you have experience with, my gorgeous Aquamarini, but it's just something additional which you are kind of going to have on the side. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. Something additional on the side. Does that make sense? This is going to be, this idea is going to be so important when it comes to your personal security. You really need to make sure that you do everything absolutely right when it comes to that particular idea. My God, I really hope I'm not too confusing. So within the last 1 month, you had this idea. This idea was brilliant. It was fantastic. It could have come to you from your own mind, but there could have been somebody else also in your life, close to you, very close to you, who kind of suggested this to you. And that person didn't come up with that idea, but that person just only kind of suggested this to you, and then you are the one, you are the one who like came up with these all sorts of ideas, like for example, after that point in time. And it's about you kind of at not the worst stage of your life, not like so at such an unexpected, there you go, at such an unexpected stage of your life where so much it's already going on. You became aware of this idea, whether it just came to you by yourself or it was pointed by somebody else, like you starting some kind of like a little venture. And I'm not saying that you lack things in life, I'm not saying that your financial situation is bad or anything like that, but I'm just saying that you have had a lot to do in your life in general lately. You have been quite busy, like in general. So maybe in terms of busyness and so many other things going on in your life, this in itself does not look like a great idea whatsoever. But there is a reason. There is a reason why you suddenly feel so inspired about this, my gorgeous Aquamarini, because it's very important for you to take this idea very seriously. Just remember, it's like something on the side that you will be doing, something additional that you will be doing, something on the side, but it's a lot to do with an experience you have. It's a lot to do with an experience you've gathered over the years and years and years, my gorgeous Aquamarini. And I know that lots of you are going to be like, oh my God, I've got so much to do already. No, baby, no, there is so much more to this idea. So you need to consider this and you need to take this very seriously, okay? Because there are lots of elements which are connected to your destiny, which are indeed pretty much so connected to this idea as well. But I have to be very, very honest with you. So you're going to feel like it's not the right time, but I suggest you to go for it. Be very smart how you're going to do this. Be very clever how you're going to do this. Do this like a one step at a time. Do not waste your money where you do not need to waste your money. And also at the same time, when it comes to this idea, the only way for you to start this It's like a starting a venture, but it's something on the side. Do you understand what I mean? It's like starting a venture, but it's like having something on the side. But there is a reason why instantly you're gonna feel so passionate, and instantly you're gonna feel so good, and there is about it, and instantly why there is a reason why you're not gonna be able to stop thinking about it, because this in itself is deeply engraved within your destiny. But it's gonna happen in such a random way, my gorgeous aquamarine, and somebody's gonna try to put you off from this idea. No, baby, no. In fact, what I want you to understand is that this idea, you need to keep it to yourself. This idea you can say to your best friend or somebody who's very, very close to you, and that's it. This idea you really have to keep to yourself, because there are lots of people in your life. I'm sorry, baby, but there are lots of people in your life who are like kind of snakish, very snakish, and there are lots of people in your life who would absorb this idea almost instantly, or they would kind of like really do something negative, maybe to you when it comes to this idea. So I really want you to kind of keep this as a little bit of like a secret, a little venture, your secret project. This needs to be, and only later on you will be able to come out with this idea. You will be able to say this to everybody, and even to those little snakies in your life. But right now, you have to keep this energy intact. You have to keep this energy intact. And this is the problem where lots of people are actually making in this world, you know. They just go out and just say certain things to people without anything even started. And that energy is not always good, you know. That energy can be very, because you never know where these words are going to end up. Because you do have a certain people who are a bit of a snakes in your life. They're pretty much so only focusing on money. And this in itself is something which is going to secure your financial situation, my gorgeous aquamarine. So it's a lot about this like kind of idea. It's a lot about this, idea which you're going to have. And what you need to understand, another thing, I really need to be very honest with you when it comes to that idea. This is some you can only do this, or you should only do this, and this is only gonna work for you if it's only you. Okay, it's not that only you need to be involved when it comes to this, but when it comes to legal things and things like that, only your name needs to be there, nobody else. Otherwise you can throw this idea through the window. Bye darling, you don't want to say bye darling to this idea. Do you know what I mean? So you can only start this venture, you can only start this idea only if you are connected to it, like legally. Other people can help you, other people can be involved, your partner, your husband, your wife, whoever, your best friend, other people can be involved with this, but you need to be the only one who is going to be energetically connected to you, to this, to the point where only your name can be on this paper, or your name connected to it. So if something happens legally, do you know what I mean? This is like kind of yours. No one can take this away from you. I'm not being a dark lala, it's just life, baby. So this is what you need to understand, because if you do kind of, when it comes to this venture, if you do kind of like make someone equal to you, no, baby, no. No, baby, no. Because the first person who would want to be equal with you, there is something very soon you're going to find out about that person. I'm sorry. There is something very soon you're going to find out about that person, that as soon as you find out what you're going to find out, you're going to be so glad. Oh, thank God I didn't like kind of consider this person to be like in charge of certain things when it comes to this project or whatever, this venture. So this is what you need to understand. Do you get me? You have to like really you have to start this by yourself, my gorgeous aquamarini, in terms of where you must not sign something away to somebody else, or you must not make somebody else equal legally. I really hope this makes sense, because by doing this, you're protecting yourself from somebody who is a kind of a bit of like a dark ego around you, like a bit of a dark ego, handsome or good looking dark ego, or very, um, what's the word? Very dark. Okay, doesn't matter. Yeah, you have got like a very dark, ego around you, like watching. I'm sorry. And this dark eagle is not showing its face just yet. But this dark eagle is focusing a lot on the money, and things like that. So this is what I need you to be, my gorgeous aquamarine, is so, so, so kind of careful about. And this is something, my gorgeous aquamarine, you most certainly need to keep in your mind. Indeed, very, very important. Okay. And also, my gorgeous aquamarini, when it comes to the beginning of this week, you need to kind of understand that basically there is, ooh, someone is going to be coming up to you, coming on to you, you know. Hello, baby. Somebody's gonna like really be coming on to you. Do you know what I mean? At around the beginning of this week as well. At around the beginning of this week, basically, someone is. You're gonna realize that somebody really, really likes you. Somebody really fancies you. Oh, yes. And this is really going to surprise you. And you're really going to like this person, but you're going to think like, oh my God, it's not the right time. And this is for those of you who are single, do you know what I mean? Or for those of you who are open to relationships. I'm not saying that if you're in a happy relationship, this is going to happen, but I will tell you this. This is for those people who are not in a relationship. There is someone who is going to start liking you, and there is someone who's going to really fancy you, and you will know that this person is going to offer themselves to you. Hello, what are you going to be up to? This person is going to kind of offer themselves to you without being direct. Without being direct, they will do something and they will offer themselves to you. And I really like this person. And this is entirely down to you. It's entirely up to you what you're going to do after this moment in time. It is somebody nice. It is somebody genuine. Very difficult to see in your life somebody genuine. No, I'm joking. Joke, joke, joke. No, I'm just joking because of so much you've been through. Don't get me wrong, please. But there is somebody here who is going to offer themselves to you. And this, if you are wondering who this is, if you're wondering, this person is genuine. This person is a 1000% genuine, my gorgeous aquamarini. Indeed. Yeah, so that's all what I want to say. This person is really genuine, and I really like this person in every possible way. Somebody really nice indeed. And if you're not in a relationship, or you're not, if you are in a relationship, or if you're not looking for Mr. Lover, do you know what I mean? Then this is going to be like a really beautiful friend, the beginning of this relationship with this really beautiful person who's going to become your friend. But before they become your friend, they will offer themselves somehow to you. I know it sounds really crazy, but this is how I see it here, like literally. So this is something I wanted to mention here, indeed. And also, my gorgeous aquamarini, when it comes to the mid of this week, what you need to understand is that somebody is just, oh my God, going to have this disagreement with you, because you are going to be surrounded by the certain people at around the midweek. There is going to be some kind of conversation, there is going to be some kind of a discussion, and you are going to mention that there is some kind of possibility. You're going to mention this possibility, something which is going to be on your mind when it comes to you being so indecisive, when it comes to you being so indecisive, about making this particular decision here. And you are absolutely right to be so indecisive. You need to be very careful because somebody's going to be pressurizing you to do something or maybe to sign something. And you need to be very careful about this because something may not be quite right here whatsoever. You are going to feel like you're pressurized to sign something or to do something. And to make things even worse, it's like under like this false pretension that you need to sign this immediately, almost like as if someone is going to lie to you to sign something immediately that you do not have to sign immediately. And it's only because this dark devil little bastard here, little bastard, little bastard, this person is, sorry, little bastard with like a really thick B, bastard. Seriously, bastard. Like a thick B bastard. Because this bitch is like so money orientated. Again, it's all about the money. You have to be very clever. And I think that you're going to be dealing with something emotionally. Emotionally, there is something you will be going on through at a time. So you're going to feel a little bit weak, and that you must not allow to affect you in such a way where you don't want to sign something away and then, oh my god, it's going to be too late. You need to be very clever here. So listen to me very carefully. When somebody's pressurizing you to sign something or to do something, my gorgeous aquamarini, 8 around the midweek, just remember that this is not real whatsoever. And you are going to realize by the end of this week already, you're going to realize within the next week, for example, that something really specific about what these people wanted you to sign. You will read something, you're going to find out something, and then you will like kind of, oh my god, I can't believe what this person wanted to sign, make me to sign. But this is also connected to a few other people as well, and they're all rather dark in terms of energy. So if someone is pressurizing you to sign something, pressurizing you to sign something, my gorgeous aquamarini, just be very, very smart here. Indeed, do not rush whatsoever. If you are pressurized in such a way, just say that you need to go somewhere really quickly or something like that. Just get yourself out of this bubble, out of this poisonous energy, because you are a gorgeous person. You've done so much. You've done a lot. And I'm afraid there are some dark creatures still around you, and they did tone down a little bit lately, but that doesn't mean that they are following some kind of a dodgy plan. I don't trust these people, and these are the type of people that you've learned so much about yourself and about your life in general, and these haven't been nice things. You've learned and you realize that if people are related to you or if people are close to you, that doesn't mean that they're not necessarily going to be like a little bastard sometimes, and it's just a lot to do with the way people have been brought up. It's to do with the people who have no real value of money or anything like that, and it makes people really not really nice. So you just have to be really smart. You will be grateful to yourself for not kind of rushing into signing something that people want you to sign, because there is an information that you're going to find out about it, what these people wanted to sign you, wanted to make you sign. You will realize that they almost like kind of try to trick you into something, so no pressure, my darling aquamarini, but you just need to be really, really smart here indeed. By the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous aquamarini, you are going to really make a really, really wise decision. You are going to make a really wise decision, and it's going to happen at a time when you are going to have this unexpected news. You are going to have this unexpected news. You can literally expect the unexpected when it comes to this news, because this unexpected news which you are going to have, it's like a really going to be a good news. It's going to be a brilliant news. It's going to surprise you, and it's also like kind of going to make you aware of something which you are going to need to find out about immediately. There is something that you are going to need to explore immediately. And this in itself, as soon as you kind of, like when I say explore, there is something that you're going to need to go and find out in a way where you're going to need to read something. And once you go to explore, you will realize that basically, once you start exploring, you will realize what do you need to kind of do in order, what do you need to hurry up with, what do you need to speed up with in order to protect your sanity. No, but what you need to hurry up with and what you need to speed up with, it's to do with a certain project, and this project is to do with your home. This project is to do with your immediate environment. There is something you started, like a really big changes, like a really great changes. Maybe this has been like only like a form of an idea, but it's just so deeply ingrained within your energy and within your spiritual path that it's showing here like it's so imminent for you to understand that you have to put this as a number one right now at this stage of your spiritual journey, because it is gonna be so important for your mental state of mind, and it's gonna be so important for your spirituality as well. That message is really going to remind you of this project, and this project which you've started now, not the project, not what I was saying before. No, 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 what I was saying before. This is to do with something which you've started. It's to do with your home. It's to do with your immediate environment, some kind of changes which you've started. You're going to be reminded of these changes, like when you get this message, and you will be reminded of these changes, and you are going to have this great sense of urgency to hurry up with this in itself. It's really going to be so important for your emotional state of mind, seriously, because you're going to be so much happier. For some reason, these changes which you've started, like within your immediate environment, or when it comes to your lifestyle, these changes that you started, they are, you know gonna be they're gonna be playing a really big role once you dive into it. And I'm not saying that you didn't dive into it already, but now you need to dive into it in such a way where you have to kind of understand the importance of not only starting things when it comes to this, but also bringing them to an end. It's more about you bringing some kind of a project right now when it comes to immediate environment, when it comes to your home, to an end. And that way, because as soon as that comes to an end, you will be able to start this new page. You will be able to turn this new leaf over, my gorgeous aquamarini. So this in itself is going to require from you to make a really, really quick decision that you're going to be maybe worrying about a little bit, but you don't have to worry about this quick decision, because you are doing the right thing indeed. I know it sounds, oh, yeah, home changes in your home and things like that. Oh, baby, this is where the peace start. You've been through so much, and this is a lot to do with your own little corner in this world, which is going to have such a beautiful impact on you and on your life in such a way where the dark snakes are gonna slowly but surely disappear, and this is why this is gonna be so important indeed. So now, my gorgeous aquamarini, I'm just gonna see what is gonna be a tarot card of the week. Let's see what is going. Where are my other cards? Yeah, what is gonna be a tarot card of the week, my gorgeous aquamarini? Let's see. What is going to be a tarot card of the week? Oh my lord, a Queen of Coins. Well, hello, baby. Do you know, this is like so important for you to understand that there is a one specific person who is going to let you something know. There is a really, really wise person in your life, my gorgeous aquamarine. There is somebody ridiculously, ridiculously wise. And this wise, you know who this is. You know who this is. This wise person is going to get in touch with you this week. Listen to me very carefully. Somebody really wise and really great and really clever and really intelligent. Different types of intelligence. This person has many different types of intelligence. This person is going to get in touch with you this week. And this person is going to tell you such an amazing information, like a crucial information. This information is going to make you feel so good about yourself. But at the same time, this crucial information is also going to set you free. This crucial information, it's on one hand going to make you aware of what exactly do you need to pay attention to right now, and what exactly do you need to avoid. You are going to feel so grateful, oh my God, to this person for telling you this, because this person is going to point out something to you which there is no way you would notice or you would pay attention to at this stage of your life, because there is so much going on. This person is literally like your guardian angel. When you realize what could have happened, like if that person didn't point this out at you, you would be like, oh my God, what have I done? We all make a certain mistakes in our lives, you know. We all do this, you know. We all make certain mistakes in our life. But to have somebody so angelic in your life who's going to point out the mistake that you did not even make yet, it must be somebody really, really special indeed. Okay, my gorgeous aquamarini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye. This, my gorgeous people, is a very, very, very powerful and a very, very important pendant, because it is going to detoxify any negativity and any toxicity out of your life. This pendant is also ridiculously powerful because it's so important when it comes to our metabolism as well. To have a healthy metabolism, it's really significant when it comes to our health in general. This peridot is ridiculously powerful because when you wear it, you attract the right people and the right situations into your life. Why? Because what's the best about you, it's highlighted while you're wearing this. So whether you want to attract certain people when it comes to love and when it comes to romance into your life, or whether you're trying to make, whether you're trying to attract like maybe certain people when it comes to business, when it comes to your career, it's also absolutely brilliant for that as well. It does tend to bring you a really, really good luck when you are doing something financial, when you're focusing on your finances, when you're making like a really important financial decisions, or when you're making important decisions in general, because peridot helps you, like really prevents you from like a really over analyzing, and when we are over analyzing something, then over analyzing can be really, really dangerous, because us over analyzing something we should never be analyzing in the first place only comes from us maybe not feeling confident enough. So this in itself prevents you from over analyzing something you shouldn't analyze, because it does make you feel extremely, extremely confident. Listen to me very carefully. Peridot brings the best out in you because it makes you feel really, really confident in general. This is what you need to remember, my gorgeous people. It is ever so important. It is the crystal of expansion, and it is the crystal of a new beginnings. Oh my God, ever so significant for those people who have been stuck for a while. for those people who did not have any changes, in their lives, for those people who are unhappy with their lives, and sometimes subconsciously we are affected by the certain things we are not even realizing that are preventing us to move forward. So Peridot has got a power to unlock the best within us, and this element of ourselves is like more powerful than we can possibly imagine, but it's very sensitive. So if there is an ounce of like, oh my god, negativity or fear when we have towards something, that's kind of amplified, and without us even realizing, that energy is preventing us from moving forward. So Peridot has got a power to keep this energy away, so we can like really do things we want to do. So this is why, it's so important for those people who have been stuck, or those people who felt stuck for a while. Just remember, it attracts the right people and it attracts the right situations in your life as well. This crystal is ridiculously powerful. Okay, just remember that by wearing Peridot, it does not only bring a good luck into your life when it comes to so many things. This crystal brings you a good luck. Okay, this crystal has been used for many years just for that particular reason. Okay, and when it comes to Peridot, I'm so excited because I love Peridot. It's one of my favorite crystals indeed, because I know when I wear Peridot, I feel like I'm on top of the world. I feel like I can do what I don't normally feel like I can do. You know what I mean? It gives me the strength. It gives me this energy that I don't normally have. It sounds crazy, I know, but this is what this powerful pendant can actually do. So when it comes to moving on with our lives, this is something we should all have literally. It does bring you like, oh my God, kind of the whole new sense of what you should be doing, because you are reminded of things that maybe you are neglecting just because you did not have a confidence to kind of take on. So this immediately like kind of like really, as soon as you wear this, you do kind of are reminded of things, certain things in your life in such a way where you kind of start getting really positive ideas. That's the way you're reminded of things that you should be working on, because now suddenly something that you were afraid to start, now suddenly you have these amazing ideas, like incredible ideas, and that's how you are pointed towards the right directions through your own passion, through your own optimism. This in itself, my gorgeous people, is indeed your guiding light. And that's why I absolutely love Peridot. And also, why am I so excited? I've been waiting for this for years. I've been waiting for this for a very long time, my gorgeous people. Not that it's like impossible. I'm not saying it's impossible to find Peridot out there. But when I'm looking for crystals, I'm looking for the very specific crystals. They need to be of a high quality. So this one is a high quality Peridot. I'm not even joking. I've been waiting for this for years, and I only have a limited amount of this. I only have a limited amount of this in stock, my gorgeous people. So I really suggest you to buy this while you can. I'm not saying you can't get a Peridot out there, but it is not going to be as a wonderful and such a quality, high quality as this one. Okay, very powerful and natural Peridot. Okay, so this is why, because I've been waiting for this for years, absolute years, and I have only a few of these in stock. And once they're gone, I believe that's it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get any more. And I only have like a few in stock, like literally. And this is honestly, one of the most powerful pendants, and it's so striking. It's so striking. Look at it. Just to have this around your neck. So beautiful, so striking, so natural. So this, my gorgeous people, is something I highly, highly recommend you. This gorgeous peridot comes with a sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is going to be in the description below, or it's going to be pinned on top of the comments, or you just go on Google and just type in, sorry, Sasha Bonasin shop, and my page is going to come up that way. You can click on it and you will see the first two products, you know, right on top of the store are gonna be the ones that I'm advertising right now. So this is something I highly suggest you to get. Another thing I recommend you, my gorgeous people, it's the second crystal. Okay, it's called chevron amethyst. Okay, so you all know amethyst. So this is a special type of amethyst, and of course it's natural. And this amethyst is like so powerful, like probably the most powerful. There are few crystals which are ridiculously powerful when it comes to our third psychic eye. And I did mention some of them, like for example, tiger's eye, blue tiger's eye. There are crystals which are brilliant when it comes to our third psychic eye indeed. Even lapis lazuli is quite good when it comes to our third psychic eye, very powerful. But I would probably say the chevron amethyst, this is a chevron amethyst, my gorgeous people. I would probably say, my honest opinion is that this in itself is probably the most powerful crystal when it comes to our third psychic eye. Our third psychic eye is who we are. Our third psychic eye, it's like who we are on the spiritual level. Our third psychic eye reconnects us with ourselves because we tap into something absolutely mind-blowing. We unlock a ridiculously powerful aspect of ourselves when we wear this, because it is ridiculously powerful when it comes to unlocking the power of a third psychic eye, which means that we just start to see life in a completely different way. Why? Because we become very brave, we become very confident, we become very powerful. I mean, look at this combination, out of this world. Very kind of, you know, when you become brave, when you feel brave, when you feel powerful, when you feel confident, at the same time, when the power of your third psychic eye has been unlocked, you need to be prepared to enter the whole new stage of your life, to enter the whole new world, because this is one of the most powerful crystals in terms of the actual guidance. You see what I mean? It just unlocks the power of your third psychic eye, and that in itself means that you enlighten yourself. While you're wearing this, you're enlightening yourself at the same time. Pay attention to how you're going to think while you're wearing this. Pay attention to how you're gonna feel, how you're gonna respond to the certain people and to the certain situations in your life completely differently. There is so much about yourself that you find out along the way, because it starts this unlocking process. You know, the certain things unlock within you. You even start to kind of see the connection in between the all things in general, you know, and that in itself, it's also big. That in itself, it's also important, you know. And also at the same time, my gorgeous people, when it comes to chevron amethyst, you know, it's brilliant because it calms you down. It makes you feel peaceful at a time where, oh my God, the bombs are falling. God forbid, and no, I'm joking, but it makes you feel really good. It makes you feel really peaceful. It makes you feel really calm. So if you are going through something like that makes you feel really anxious, that makes you feel really bad, that makes you feel really stressed, you know, as soon as you wear chevron amethyst, it really brings you down. It really brings you down. It is like so powerful, you know, like, Oh my goodness. And also, if you are, persistently stressed, persistently negative, persistently down, persistently sad, if you're going through very kind of strange stages in your life, if you're going through really difficult things, this really helps you to kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel, because at the same time you become really spiritual, and those things that have been kind of scaring you, they do not scare you anymore. You just start seeing them as like a really important challenges rather than anything else. So it's all a kind of how you see things and how you respond to things, in this life. And if you are having like a sleeping problems or a sleeping difficulty, so you cannot relax whatsoever, Chevron, little French man came out of me. French spirit, hello, my darling, where are you? Where are you? Now, it's like chevron amethyst, my gorgeous people. It's also fantastic if you have a problems to relax, if you have a problems with sleeping and things like that. So this is why I highly recommend you to wear this, my gorgeous people, okay? And this also comes with a sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is going to be in this description below, or it's going to be pinned on top of the comments section, or you just go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin like a shop, and my page is gonna come up that way as well. This is something I highly recommend you indeed. Okay.